So we are visited in today's Vlogmas by the ghosts of Christmas past. Yeah, oh God, oh Jesus, that is a doozy. So this is a portrait I drew of myself in middle school. I clearly did not take any artistic liberties. But more important than my awkward teenage angst is the fact that this picture is the front door to a poem book I wrote in middle school called Living Life. That title is so creative, so poetic. So I'm gonna read some of the poems for you tonight, and that's gonna be your Christmas present. Don't say I never do anything for you. Okay, so actually before we even get started on this, I dedicated the book to me, myself, and I. All right, so after that clear display of generosity, let's move on to the first poem, shall we? What I'm gonna read to you guys is an epitaph. So I don't know if you guys know what an epitaph is, but it's basically a phrase or statement written to somebody who has just died. I was the queen of these, yeah, mostly because I had no soul, but no, also just because I liked making light of something so serious. We're gonna start this epitaph with a little poem called Georgia Pong. It goes, here lies the soul of Georgia Pong. Her life was one of only song. Sounds like me. This was also very fun until the day she burst her lung. Oh, this is horrific. Now she lives in solid ground, not to make another sound. Quite frankly, that is beautiful. Couldn't do better if I tried. But I did try, and that's the next poem. It's called A Cold Death. Alright. A Cold Death. Here we go. Here my soul rests in this very grave. My life was one they could not save. I opened my mouth to take a lick, when to the pole my tongue did stick. Then a chill ran through my knees, and I felt my body start to freeze. My temperature began to drop, and then I felt my heartbeat stop. So because my tongue did stick, I died right there so fast and quick. Oh, that was clearly influenced by that movie, A Christmas Story. Yeah, I just jacked the storyline of one of their scenes and put it in my poem. I'm like the Grinch who stole ideas but gave joy to the world. Or maybe not. Yeah, you tell me. Next poem. So I like this one because it's clearly a reference to my teenage self. But it's so dark. Like, I mean, what was I even doing at 12? You know, picking daisies? But I guess 12-year-old me seemed to have a darker view of herself. So this poem is called A Vicious Evil. It goes, I see the fire in her eyes as they change from brown to red. Well, that's just bad exposure on a photograph. And through her rough and tangled hair, I see two horns grow out her head. That is a misshapen head. You should not body shame. It says, her lips, which once were soft and fragile, now seem fierce and dark. And her smile, which is beautiful, will leave its evil mark. On what was once a smooth backside, I saw a tail begin to show. It spun while growing larger still, and shaped its end into an arrow. I think I tried to squeeze one extra syllable in that. I'm sorry you had to hear that. Last verse. It goes, that delicate, sweet little girl turned vicious much too fast. Evil consumed her tiny body and left kindness in her past. This sounds like one of Taylor Swift's new characters. No, but you know what I really actually love about that poem? Is I'm making a reference to some girl turning into the devil, and like, I stuck with it. That is commitment. I'm 16 lines, and I wove that devil in there. Yes, clearly the Dark Lord spoke to me. That's creepy as it all get up. And on that note, maybe we should end this puppy. All right, I have actually a great poem for this. It's called The End. All right, so the end. Here we go. Oh well, it's done. There's nothing new. I'll go find something else to do.